In this complete guide, you'll learn exactly how to add a section in Softr so you can organize your application pages with clean, professional layouts. Softr is a powerful no-code platform that lets you turn data from sources like Airtable into web applications, and sections are the fundamental building blocks that give your pages structure and visual flow. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. Before we dive into the actual steps, it's worth taking a moment to understand what a section really is in Softr and why you'd want to use one. Think of a section as a container that holds related blocks together on a page. Blocks are the individual elements like text, images, buttons, lists, and tables. Without sections, your page would just be a stack of blocks with no logical grouping, no visual separation, and very little structure. Sections solve that problem by letting you group blocks that belong together, whether that's a hero header, a features row, a testimonial carousel, or a contact form area. By using sections, you can create visually appealing layouts, improve the overall user experience, and make your application much easier to navigate. Each section can have its own background color, spacing, padding, and layout settings, which gives you incredible flexibility to design pages that look polished and intentional. To get started, you'll need to log into your Softr account. Go ahead and open your browser, navigate to the Softr website, and sign in with your credentials. Once you're logged in, you'll land on your main dashboard, which shows a list of all the applications you've created or have access to. From here, click on Applications in the left sidebar. This is your central hub for managing all your projects. You'll see a list of your apps displayed as cards, each with an icon, a name, and some basic information. Click on the application that you want to edit. This will open that specific app's builder interface. Now that you're inside your application, look to the left sidebar again. You'll see several options including Dashboard, Data, Pages, Design, and Settings. Click on Pages. This is where you manage all the pages within your application, such as the home page, about page, contact page, or any custom pages you've created. You'll see a list of your pages on the left side of this section. Click on the specific page where you want to add a new section. This will load that page's content in the main editor area. Here's where the hands-on work begins. On the page you're editing, you'll see any blocks that you've already placed. To add a new section, you first need to click on any existing block on the page. It doesn't matter which block you choose, you just need something selected so the right sidebar becomes active. When you click a block, you'll notice that the right sidebar changes to show settings and options for that particular block. We're not going to change the block itself right now though. What we're looking for is a specific area in that right sidebar called the Container section. Scroll down in the right sidebar until you see a heading that says Container. This might be under a broader category like Layout or Block Settings, depending on your version of Softr, but it's always there. The Container section is where you control how the block sits within its parent container, such as its alignment, width, and most importantly, the ability to add a new section around it. Click on the container label or the drop-down arrow next to it to expand that section. You should now see a button or option that says Container. Clicking that will reveal more details. What you're looking for is a button or link that says Add Section or New Section. The exact wording might be Add Section or Create Section, but the intent is the same. Click that button. Softr will now create a new section container that wraps around the block you had selected. But this isn't just any container, it's a full section with its own settings. Immediately after clicking, you'll see options to choose the section's layout or settings. You might see layout presets like full width, boxed, narrow, or wide. These control how wide the content inside the section will be. For example, full width stretches the content to the edges of the screen, which is great for hero headers or banners. Boxed keeps the content within a fixed width container, which is more traditional and often easier to read. Choose the layout that best fits your design goal. You can always change it later. Once you've selected your layout, the section is created. Now it's time to add blocks inside that new section. With the section selected, you'll see a plus icon or an Add Block button, either at the top or bottom of the section, or possibly on hover. Click that to open the block library. Softr offers a wide variety of blocks, including text blocks, image blocks, button blocks, list blocks, table blocks, form blocks, and many more. You can drag and drop blocks into your section, or click to add them. Add the blocks that you want to appear within that section. For example, if you're creating a features section, you might add a text block for a heading, then another text block for a description, then an image block or an icon block, and finally a button block. Each block you add will be nested inside the section, inheriting its spacing and layout settings. After adding your blocks, it's time to customize the section's appearance and spacing. Click on the section itself. You can click on the edge of the section or on its background area. The right sidebar will now show the section settings. Here you can adjust the section's background color, background image, padding, the space inside the section around its content, margin, the space outside the section, and alignment. Customizing spacing is particularly important for readability. A common mistake beginners make is leaving sections too cramped. Give your sections generous padding, especially on the top and bottom, so the content has room to breathe. A good rule of thumb is to use at least 40 to 60 pixels of vertical padding, but this will depend on your overall design. You can also set different padding for mobile devices, which is a best practice you should definitely use. Always design for mobile first, or at least check how your sections look on smaller screens. Finally, you need to preview your page to make sure everything looks correct. Click the preview button, usually located in the top right corner of the builder. This will open your page in a new tab, showing exactly how it will appear to your users. Scroll through the page and check your new section. Does it look visually balanced? Are the blocks properly aligned? Is the spacing consistent with the rest of your page? If something looks off, go back to the builder, adjust the section settings, and preview again. Repeat this until you're satisfied. One of the best habits you can develop is to preview your page after every major layout change. It's easy to get lost in the builder and miss how things actually appear on a real screen. As you continue building your application, keep a few best practices in mind. Use sections to group related content together. For example, put all your features in one section, your testimonials in another, and your contact form in yet another. This makes your page scannable and professional. Keep a consistent layout throughout your application. If you use a boxed layout on one page, try to use it on all pages unless you have a specific reason not to. Avoid adding unnecessary sections. Every section should serve a purpose. Too many sections can make a page feel cluttered and overwhelming. Customize section spacing to improve readability. Don't be afraid of white space. And always preview your page after making layout changes to catch issues early. And there you have it. You now know exactly how to add a section in Softr and customize it to create organized, visually appealing pages. By mastering sections, you give your application a professional structure that guides your user's experience. As a next step, try experimenting with different section layouts and background colors to see how they change the feel of your page. And if you ever need to revisit these steps, feel free to save this video or bookmark it for later. Thanks for watching and happy building.